Hello, and welcome back to yoga. My name is Shannon, and I'm so glad that you're here joining me again in sunny South Florida. Today we're going to start kneeling. So if it's not comfortable for you to sit in this way, another choice would be for you to get 1 or 2 sturdy blocks. You can also fold up blankets or roll up a towel, or maybe take a pillow from your bed and fold it in half. Use a little beanbag ottoman or footstool. Whatever you have at home is great. But if you're looking for a yoga block and you need this height, the cork blocks are nice and sturdy. So if you don't, you can use 2 blocks, either rectangularly on the medium or low setting, or you can use 1 tall sturdy cork block. So that's what I'm going to be demonstrating today. So again, just sit in a way that is safe and comfortable to you and your body. But if you need this much height, then the cork blocks are great because they won't buckle under the weight of your whole torso and upper body like the foam blocks can. So again, if you need to use foam blocks, just use them on the medium or low setting, and you can use 2 on the low setting if you need to, or 1 low and 1 medium. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhalation, allow your eyes to close softly. And feel a sense of relaxation from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your fingers and toes. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. And begin to notice if your weight is balanced right to left, or if you have more weight in the left or right hip. See if you can find center, settling in, letting go of your breath, softening through the tops of your feet and the fronts of your ankles, relaxing through your arches and heels and Achilles, relaxing your calves and knees and shins, and feeling your connection to the earth. Breathe in. Breathe out and surrender, letting go. Begin to feel into your pelvis, your belly and low back, your rib cage and waist, your chest and shoulders and upper back, the tops of your shoulders and collarbones, all the way down your arms through biceps and triceps, past elbows and forearms, through wrists and hands and fingers. And then also feeling your neck and throat, your jaw and face, your forehead and the top of your head. Take 1 more slow, deep breath. Let go of the carbon dioxide. On your inhale, begin to find your way forward. And if you have a block, move it out of the way. On your exhale, we're going to start to tap the tops of the feet on the mat. Just get a little blood flowing through the tops of your feet. Breathe in and out. 2 more times. Shoulders are gently down towards your hips, away from your head and ears. And then tuck your toes under, take a deep breath in, and exhale, begin to gently push your hips back towards your heels. Inhale, come forward. Exhale and push back. We're going to try 2 more. Inhale, come forward into table, shoulders over hands, hips over knees. Exhale, push back. 1 more time. Breathe in and come forward. Breathe out and push back. This time, if it's safe, we're going to tuck the chin, round your upper back, rounding like cat stretch, chin down, forehead down. Soften through your shoulder socket. Come forward. Untuck your toes. Stretch back into child's pose. Extending forward through your fingertips. Dropping your elbows. Dropping your armpits. Relax your upper body into the tops of your thighs. Let your breath fall out. And then come forward, deep breath in. We're going to tuck toes under and see if we can sit back and walk up just to where it's safe. If you've sat back enough, you can stay here and breathe, or you can inhale and come forward, and exhale and press back like we were. If it's safe for you to tuck the tailbone under a little bit more and begin stacking from the hips up towards the shoulders and head, do what's safe, just making sure it's not too much pressure on the arches and ankles, hips and knees. And again, if you need support, you can put a block under the bottom and try sitting back with your toes tucked, but with the block for support on whichever height you need. 2 more deep breaths. Shoulders down, elbows down. Try not to hold your breath in, let it fall out. Beautiful. We're going to come forward, put the block away, and find our way up and into down dog. Breathe out. Let your head hang heavy and begin to turn your head slowly to the right and the left, inhaling through the center and exhaling as you twist to one side. Breathe, lift through your tailbone, lower through your heels, and now begin to pedal, bend one knee, and then switch. 2 more breaths. Exhaling as you press into the heel of the straight leg. And now come back onto your knees. Find your way up to a tall spine, so we're tall from knees to the top of the head. And we're going to play with a little bit of camel. So start to bring your hands around, maybe to the hips, maybe to the bottom, wherever you feel safe. Deep breath in, start to lift through the heart. Pull the elbows gently down and in, and open up the front of your chest, the whole front side of your body. Maybe 1 more deep breath. Remember, don't lift the chin if that feels like it's too much. Exhale, release to a tall spine. Take a deep breath in as your hands slide down towards your knees. And as you exhale, we're going to sit back on the feet 1 more time if that's okay with your knees and hips. If it's not, extend your legs out. This is where we'll be headed in just a moment. Breathe. Take 1 or 2 more breaths with your straight spine. And when you're ready, legs come out. Knees are going to bounce. And rock. And then take your feet a little bit wider and take the toes in and out of a Mercedes windshield wipers. Excellent. Flex both feet, reaching the body long, hips to heels. If it's safe, you can inhale up and exhale right into Paschimottanasana, full forward fold. If you find that that's too much, use your hands to walk yourself out. Bend your knees as needed, and or you can use your block for support. Feel your body breathing. In and out. Out and in. 2 more deep breaths wherever you feel best. And when you're ready to come out, begin to push down to help you rise up. Find your way forward towards the front edge of your mat and then down onto your back. Once you get there, deep breath in, draw the legs into your chest and gently squeeze shins or thighs, squeezing out the carbon dioxide. Stretching and lengthening your low back softly. Begin to rock left and right, breathing in and out, out and in. Come back into center, bring your hands to your knees, make your arms straighter. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, slowly start to circle up one hip, across your low back, and down the other hip. Breathe in as your arms are straighter, and breathe out as you slowly circle. Close your eyes and feel everything there is to feel in your lower back in this moment. 2 more deep breaths. Let Let's take 3 slow circles in the other direction, inhaling when your arms are straighter, and exhaling as you circle. Feeling what it's like now as we circle in the opposite direction. 2 more super slow motion circles, really tuning into your hips, your pelvis, your tailbone, your left hip, your right hip. Feeling across the lower back on both sides of the spine. Feeling your lungs inflate. And gently squeezing out the carbon dioxide as your legs roll past your belly. When you're ready, gently release. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, bring your knees together, feet wide, palms up, shoulders down. Pause and check in. Two more deep breaths here. With each exhalation, allow yourself to relax into your mat a little bit more deeply. We're going to extend the body long on the mat. Inhaling, reach fingertips to heels. And on your exhale, hug the right leg into your chest. Squeeze your shin or thigh. Take a deep breath in to prepare, and on your exhale, we're going to extend. So if it's safe for you to hook your right big toe with your right index and middle finger, the bunny ears or peace fingers, you can hook and extend. You might be sort of bent and mostly extended, and that's okay, or you might be able to go all the way out. If your body doesn't let you bend that way today, then grab your yoga strap or whatever piece of belt or fabric you have around at home, and you can wrap that around the ball of your foot. Take a deep breath in, exhale and soften. Feel your body breathe. And if you need to bend that left leg, the one on the mat, feel free to do so. If you're feeling tension and stress in your low back, try bending that left knee, also bending the right knee, and just seeing where your body feels safe and comfortable today. Keep softening and letting go. A little bit more each time that you breathe out. Take a deep breath in to prepare, and on your exhale, begin to extend out to the side, pushing gently out through your right heel, but reminding yourself not to overextend. If you need to stay bent in the right knee, stay bent. Only come as far down as it's safe and breathe. A few more slow, deep breaths here. And remember, it's fine if you don't come all the way down. Come where it's safe. Take another breath or two. And when you're ready, come back into center. Take a deep breath in. We're going to switch the strap, if you have it, into the left hand. If not, switch into the left peace fingers, index, middle, and thumb, or bunny ears. Take a deep breath in, and if you can, left leg extends as the right leg drops across the body to the left. So we're getting a nice stretch in this right outer hip. Feel your body breathing. Maybe you can bring this right hand out shoulder high and turn your head to look towards the right fingertips. Be mindful not to lift up and roll over onto your left side. We don't really gain anything by doing this. The foot gets on the floor, but we've lost the stretch in the hip. I've shifted it to some pressure in my low back, which really doesn't feel good. So much better to keep the bottom, both hips and the body flat on the floor, and just drop across the body until you feel this nice sensation from the pinky toe down past the ankle, through the calf, past the outer knee, through the outer thigh, and into this outer hip. In fact, if you can, have a sensation of dropping this right hip down towards your left big toe, and then dropping the right hip and right side of the low back onto the mat if it's lifted up. One more deep breath here if it feels nice. Inhale back into center. Exhaling, release, and we'll switch sides. Feel your body breathing. Hook around the ball of the left foot, unless you're able to hook with your bunny ears or peace finger hands and extend all the way out. You're welcome to have both legs stretched and breathe here. You can also take it up if you'd like a little core work, engaging below the belly, as long as you stay soft in your head and neck. You're not feeling any neck strain, you're not gritting your teeth, you're not tightening the forehead and getting all tense in the chest and shoulders and face. If that's the case, you want to keep it bent and chill, using your straps, letting your body breathe. Take a few more deep breaths here, stretching through the back of that left leg, the hamstrings, the back of your left thigh, and also the back of your left calf. We're feeling a little bit through the Achilles and the arch as well. Beautiful. As you're ready, we're going to switch it up, opening out to the side. Across the body into the right hand. Right leg straightens out if that's safe. You can put that left hand down and move towards it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Be mindful not to roll up and over. We want to keep that left hand down, the left shoulder down, the left hip, the left side of the low back, all on the floor. So if that means you just come over about 3 inches or 6 inches to the right, that's okay. If your left big toe is kind of just over that right hip bone, that's perfect. You just want to feel that stretch from your left pinky toe all the way down that left outer leg to the thigh and hip. And if you can, drop your hip down away from your head towards your right foot, so we're getting that nice length. 2 more breaths if it's safe. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. Left hip and buttock into the mat. And when you're ready, inhale back into center and exhale, release. If you need to stay in any of the stretches a minute longer, if you find something that your body's like, oh, I really need this today, then stay here and enjoy it. Don't feel like you have to rush out. Take a deep breath in to prepare, and on your exhale, start to hug your legs into the chest one at a time. So we're squeezing both shins or thighs, just whatever's safe and comfortable. And then rock gently right and left. Breathe in the center and breathe out as you roll to the side. Inhale and exhale, like a little massage for your spine and hips and back and shoulders. Close your eyes and breathe and feel. Be with this body and this breath and this moment and nowhere else in the past or future. Just this sensation in the right hip, this sensation in the left shoulder. Come back into center and release your feet to the mat. Bring your hands by your feet, shoulder blades roll down your back, fingers reaching gently towards the toes and heels. Take a deep breath in, spread all 10 toes. Make sure your feet are hip width apart, not too narrow and not too wide. Try and keep them right in line. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, push through your feet and start to curl up into bridge, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. When you get to the top, take a deep breath in, just lifting your hips as safe as they comfortably go. And as you exhale, begin to roll down your spine, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. If you find that your knees tend to splay open or kind of narrow into the middle, then another thing you can do is try taking your yoga block and placing it in between your thighs. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, gently squeeze your inner thighs together. Gently squeeze the block as you roll up. Take a deep breath in at the top, and on your exhale, gently squeeze as you come back down. We're going to take 2 more lifts and lowers in our bridge, Setu Bandha Sarvandasana. Inhale to prepare, and on your exhale, slowly, toes are spread, knees are hip width, lift up the tailbone, lift up the vertebra just above it, and then the next one, and then the next one, feeling through the low back, feeling through your rib cage, feeling up towards your shoulders and neck and head. Take a deep breath in at the top. Notice if you're balanced left to right, and start to roll back down, softening, sinking, feeling your knees, feeling your jaw, feeling your forehead and face, feeling that balance left to right. Trying not to skip any vertebra in your spine if you can. One more time. Deep breath in the tailbone, belly button lifts up just a tiny bit, and as you exhale, let's do a little spinal massage, rolling from the tailbone, sinking the pelvis and low back down, and then gently pushing into the feet and all 10 toes, keeping it balanced left to right, not letting the knees go wide or narrow, keeping the face soft as you exhale all the way up. Take a deep breath in. If you need to come down, you can. This time, if you're able, we're going to interlace fingers, roll your shoulders down and under towards the center. So you're on those outer edges of your arm now, and you're pushing into the pinky fingers. Inhale to prepare if it's safe. Exhale, begin to extend out through the ball of the right foot so the right leg gets straight. Inhale first, exhale back down. Switch weight into the right foot, spread all 5 toes, deep breath in. Exhale, engage below your navel. Reach out through the ball of the left foot. Deep breath in to prepare, exhale back down. We're going to try it one more time on each side. Remember, if it's too much, you can stick with the bridge lifting and lowering. And if you've lifted and lowered enough times and you need a break, you're welcome to take a break. Now, if it's a yes, we're going to hold bridge for 5 breaths. Again, if you need to come down, do. Also, if you'd like to support yourself with a block underneath your pelvis and bridge, this is another choice. You can push all the way up, slide the block under and rest it. And if you find that the high setting is too high, then give it a little flip and see if maybe the medium or the low setting feels better. Make sure that it's not in the low back. You want to be more towards the top of the pelvis. You don't want to be too far down by the tailbone and too far up in the low back. So if something doesn't feel right, adjust, shift, try again. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. Maybe one more slow, deep breath. Inhale to prepare, pushing into your feet, lifting up off the block if you have it. And as you exhale, begin to gently curl down, vertebra by vertebra. Trying not to let the right or left side come down first. Trying not to skip through the low back. Trying not to put the whole back down on the mat flat. Let's curl to the tailbone. And then take a deep breath in your neutral spine. There's a little space underneath your low back. The belly button's lifted up a little bit. And just rest. Soften. Palms are up. Face is soft. Inhale first. On your exhale, gently draw legs into your chest one more time and squeeze, stretching out your low back. We're going to take that little sideways rock, breathing in and out and in. And before Shavasana, we're going to do the little knee down twist circles. So if you find that you need to do an inversion, you want to squeeze in a quick headstand, handstand, shoulder stand, plow, anything else like that, the bridge wasn't enough for you, that's fine. If you prefer your Shavasana with your feet together in cobbler's pose, or you like to go for legs up the wall, let your body be your guide. Let your intuition decide what's best. So if you want to end with that knee down twist before we go into Shavasana, we're going to turn palms down, all 10 fingers gently spread, knees into the chest one at a time. Take a deep breath in to prepare, and as you exhale, drop both knees over to your right, turn your head to the left. Deep breath in, exhale as you circle on the right hip, and then inhale back into the center, head and knees in the center. Exhale, knees to your left, head to your right, and make a gentle circle on the left hip, dropping your knees down, around, and inhale back into center. We'll take a few more, exhaling knees to the right, head to the left, circle on the right hip. Inhale through center and exhale, reverse. Let's do 2 more, and I'll just turn my direction so you can see in case you're confused at all about what I'm doing. Exhaling, knees and head go in opposite directions. We're making a little circle where the knees are coming down and away from your elbows, so we're getting a little massage in that outer hip. Last one to each side. Let go of your breath. Let the carbon dioxide fall out. And as you're ready, start to find your way into your relaxation pose. Whatever variations feel safe and comfortable and right to you in this moment. Take a deep breath in and maybe let out a little sigh. Letting your body get heavier and heavier and heavier. Very gently begin to return your attention to the present moment. Begin to make each breath a little bit deeper than the one that came before it. Each exhalation a little more complete, letting go of all the carbon dioxide. Making space for the next deep breath. Begin to ever so slowly wiggle just the tips of your fingers. Continue deepening your breathing. And now begin to wiggle and move your toes. And as you're ready, reach your right arm overhead, take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, roll onto your right side. Curl up into the fetal position and just rest. Feeling your body breathing. And eyes closed, if you can, gently and slowly begin to guide yourself up to a comfortable seated position. your body breathe in. Feeling your body breathe out. And take a few more slow, deep breaths here. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. The light within me bows before the light within each one of you. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you go about the rest of your day with a little more peace, a little more calm, better focus, better able to meet the challenges that may come your way. Thank you for making this time for yourself, and thank you so much for choosing to spend it with me. I hope we get to practice together again soon.